Well, do you find yourself, on a good track and you buy lots of fresh fruits and vegetables at the grocery store only 5 days later to be throwing a bunch of them out because they just didn't keep very well? Well, dietitian Suma is here to help us to help our food last longer, cut down on any food waste. Great to have you with us this morning. Look at your beautiful display.
Thanks, Anne Marie. Thanks for having me on the show today.
All right, let's start with the most common culprit, at least in my household, and that would be bananas.
I love bananas, but I love them sort of on the green yellow side. So the thing with bananas is that they have a gas, a natural gas called ethylene. And when the gas is released, it ripens the banana, it causes those brown spots. So the easy trick or the hack to prevent them from ripening so quickly is to use beeswax. And you can get this beeswax wrap online or look for it in your grocery store. So cut a strip of the beeswax, and what you want to do is cover up the stems of the banana nice and tightly. So you're going to wrap it around really tightly, and this will slow down the release of that ethylene gas that ripens the banana. So then hang your banana on the banana tree, just like that, so that prevents any bruising. And sometimes when you buy the bananas, it comes with some tape around it. If you don't have beeswax wrap, you could definitely use that tape and just wrap it around the stems to slow down the release of that gas.
I remember sometimes banana bunches come with things wrapped around the stem, and I always take that off. Now I know not to do that. Or up
Keep
next
it
is
on. That's
celery.
perfect.
We want it to be crisp and crunchy. Yeah, we want our celery
Yeah.
crisp and crunchy. Nobody wants to eat soggy celery.
Nobody likes soggy celery. So there's a couple of things you can do. If your celery is a bit soggy or wilted, you can cut it up and put it in a jar of water. That'll revive it. What I like to do is when I bring home the celery, I wrap it in foil. And so what this does is that, again, celery has that ethylene gas. It allows the gas to be released slowly. If you keep celery in a plastic bag, all that gas gets trapped in the bag, and that's what causes the celery to wilt. So I wrap it in foil nice and tightly around the ends, and that should last at least a month, if not longer.
Oh, I love that idea. I know, and a lot of, tens of thousands of people love when you put that up on TikTok too. Moving on to herbs. I buy them because I want to do the best of the best, and then I only use a sprig or two, and then the rest of it just goes bad.
Me too. So with green onions, all I do is I chop them up and I just toss them in the freezer in a little jar. And they keep so well. I can toss it in a stir fry, a sauce. They thaw so quickly. Now, for other herbs like rosemary, oregano, thyme, what you can do is chop them up and make herb cubes. So I just chopped up some oregano here. I'm going to put it in an ice cube tray. I've got some basil also. I'm going to mix up and put in some rosemary. So you can mix and match these herbs. And then I'm just going to pour some olive oil or any oil that you want into the ice cube tray and freeze it. And then you get these beautiful ice herb cubes. And it's actually a little bit easier if you make them in a silicone tray, which is what I've done here in my red tray. So there you go. That's what they look like, these cute little herb cubes. You can pop them up so easily, just like this, and, throw them into a soup.
I love it.
A pasta sauce, exactly. Or let them thaw at room temperature to make a salad dressing. So it's a beautiful way to preserve your herbs and save your money.
Sue, that is brilliant. All right, I want to get through the last two, both important. One is about kale and other lettuces. How do we keep them fresh? And then avocados. We have about 30 seconds left.
Yeah, sure. So you're just going to get a wet towel, roll up that kale, and that's it. Put it in the crisper. It'll last about a week. And then avocado, I don't like brown avocado, but the simple trick is to take some lemon juice or lime juice and squirt it over your avocado, and that's going to prevent the browning. So there you go. Lots of kitchen hacks to help you save money and enjoy all your wonderful, healthy produce.
I love it. So we can eat fresh and healthy without, having to throw it away in 5 days from now. Great tips, Sue. Thanks so much. And of course, we'll have those on our social media.